Hey friends, happy Wednesday. As you can tell, it's another car vlog today. So it is probably a little after 11 a.m. We are up in Grand Rapids. Just 3 stops to make today. Right now we're at Lowe's and Jerry ran in to exchange something. And then we're going to go to Harbor Freight to pick up a Christmas gift for Riker. Then we're going to end up at Joanns to buy some more yarn. That mosaic overlay that I finished, she is starting next Friday, or on the 13th. Friday, yeah, I think it's Friday. Another one, and this one is starts in the center, and it's mosaic overlay, and it works out. And there are 4 different versions of it. And then if you bought that pattern, she had another pattern that a lot of people liked that you got for free. So I got the pattern 25% off because I'm in her group, and then I got the other one for free. And that one's going to start up the middle of October, end of October, something like that. And that one is another mosaic one. They both are like the old vintage samplers of cross stitch is what they look like. And I wasn't going to do either of them, but the second one has a version of a row of where you can put cats in it. So yeah, why not? But she got me at the vintage colors, and so as soon as I pick the colors up and we are settled back home, I'll try to gather everything up and show you everything that has came in. My other cross stitches came in today. I started one. Didn't knit on any socks this morning. We both slept a lot better, and allergies are kind of kicking our butts this morning. So, but other than that, I have spinach drying in the dehydrator. My thought process is I'll buy a bunch of it. There was a manager special, and it was going to go bad within the next day or 2. So I bought a great big thing of it. So it's in the dehydrator so that I can make it into powder, put it in a mason jar, and store it, and then add a spoonful of that into my smoothies or whatever. So still have to do apples, but we'll see when I get to that. And pears. Gotta check the pears today, see if they're ripe. But anyways, I will take you along, but I just wanted to pop on and say good morning. Happy Wednesday, September 4th. It is Miss Layla's birthday. She doesn't watch my videos. My kids don't either, so but she's in school, and later tonight we will call her and wish her happy birthday. 9 years old. So I will see you soon. Thanks, friends. So now we are at the Harbor Freight. It is right behind me. Right there is a new store. And then we'll be getting on the main drag right here, and then Joanns is just down the road. So I didn't tell you this morning it was like 48, 47, 48 degrees out. The house was 69 degrees. So I pulled out one of my blankets and put a shawl over my arms, and when we left, we both have blue jeans on, and I have a sweater on, but it's supposed to be in the 70s, so it's going to get to the point pretty soon of taking the sweater off. But anyways, I just want to show you empty parking lot. Unreal. But it probably won't be that way at Joanns, so see you in a bit. Joanns. We're home. We've been home for a little bit. Oh my goodness, it warmed right up. So this will be the section of the vlog that will be stuff that I'm going to be doing. I can't think of the word right now. But I hope that you guys are doing well on your weight loss journey. I know I don't talk about very much, but just know that I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and hopefully you are doing what you are supposed to be doing. And on the days that we're not, we're just getting back up on the saddle and doing what we should be doing. But I've been meaning to show you things, and I knew we were going to go up to Joanns today to pick up some yarn for the next crochet along that will start on the 13th. And then I started ordering for Christmas gifts, cross stitch. I have one that has not, the embroidery has not come in yet. I started on the one for my mom on the cross stitch, and I'll be inserting pictures of hers because it was a PDF, and I can show you where I am on that right now too. But so hopefully you'll stay for this part of the section too, and if you don't, that's all right. So we got back and from the auction place, and there was this big box of Debbie McComber books. Now, I'm a big Debbie McComber reader, and I have a couple of her series that I am missing books, and so I haven't started them because some of them are hard to find. And so when Jerry saw this big box, 130 books, majority of them are paperbacks, but there's a few hardcovers in there. And I just went through them all. There's a lot of Christmas. There is like 5 duplicate books out of the whole 130. Thought that was just great. But it's going to take time for me to sit down and see what I have in my collection and then go through what is there to read, because it's a lot of books. And a lot of these look like brand new. They don't smell. So my friend Shar reads Debbie McComber, so whatever I can't get to right away, I will let her, you know, see if there's anything that she likes, and then when she's done reading, she can bring it back so I can read it. But anywho, today I did get my smoothie in for my 5 points. My lunch today was a turkey salad. You'll see pictures of it if I remember. And then some potato chips, not a full serving, just a half serving. So, and I think tonight for supper is going to be pork chops with rice or whatever. We are trying to limit our potatoes, mashed potatoes, that type of stuff to once a week, maybe twice at the most. So, so far so good on my weight loss. I am feeling so much better today, and that's what happens when sometimes eating out just bites you in the butt, and sometimes it doesn't. So we'll see how long this vlog is. But anyways, let's get to it. So I had ordered from A Piece of You 2 yarns, sock yarns, and they one was a Christmas sock yarn that I will I think I'm going to use this for Miss Layla for her Christmas gift. The other one is a Detroit Tiger one, which is going to stay with this one right here. So both of those are from A Piece of You in Saginaw. I'll try to remember to type in all this stuff. So the first sock is Knitted Wit, and this is called Tasty Little Treat. She said this was their Christmas from last year, I think. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 420 yards. Tasty little treat. Look at this. So this is a dark purple with the hot pinks. I think Miss Layla will like this. So right now I am still doing our daughter's Halloween sock. I have not picked it up because I started crochet, cross stitching on my mom's Christmas gift. So so this one's right here going to be a Christmas gift. And at the auction, the majority of the stuff that we bought, except for the books, were all Christmas gifts. So that was the first one right there. That is for Miss Layla. Then the other one was, like I said, this one is Madeline Tosh, and this was the Detroit Tigers. It's called Get 'em Tiger, 474 yards, 118 grams, or 432 millimeters. And this one is their Twist Light, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And she actually puts down if it's for knit or for crochet. For crochet, you would use a US, B as in boy 1 to E as in Edward 4, or 2.25, 3.5 millimeter. That is a tongue twister. But look at this. If you are a Michigan peep or you know about the Tigers, you know this is pretty spot on. And but I really like this too. So this one will be staying with Miss Teri. I'm thinking socks, but maybe I can do fingerless mitts with this. I do a lot of socks and I forget I can do those fingerless mitts. Let me know, socks or fingerless mitts. I don't wear hats. I don't wear cowls too much. But anyways, so that is, what did I tell you? Get 'em Tiger. Then Miss Jenny and I, on Facebook, there was a sponsored ad by Yarn Love, and it was a Halloween kit. And she had hearted it, and I had hearted it, and then I typed in and said, Jenny, this would be fun to do. And she says, oh, she was so tempted. And I said, so was I. And I thought, oh, maybe I should get it. And I had went right to the website. And the website is if you are a first-time buyer, you buy one, you get a second item free of yarn. No cost, because that's how she grows her business. So I got all that in there, and I was looking at different yarns and everything, but I bought from her before, so I couldn't use the get one free, but I thought I still like this thing. And I was like, this close, Jenny, this close from buying it. And then I went, nope. So I pushed it off to the side. And later that night, Miss Jenny had private messaged me, and she said, I ordered it. I ordered it, and it said that I could get something free, so I ordered 2, and I would love to be able to gift 1 to you. Well, I'm not going to say no. I must admit, it brought little tears to my eyes that somebody would think of me to do this. So I will be inserting a picture of what the socks are going to look like. Miss Jenny and I have no idea when we're going to do this. Might be next year, who knows? Might be, who knows? She's still doing stuff, I'm still doing stuff. But this was called Happy Jack Sock Kit. It's called Everyday Sock Knits by Yarn Love, and these are 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. They are machine wash cold, which is awesome. Lay flat to dry, 200 total grams, approximate 870 total yards, and yeah, it says US needle size 0 to 3. Now, these are bright. These are bright. So the main color, and I didn't take them out. Sorry for the crinkles. So, and these are so soft. So it is just a jet black. The sock itself, as you would have seen the picture, is just jet black. And these are so soft and squishy. And I have bought from this gal before. So I knew how her yarn is. Then here is that pumpkin, I'm going to call it pumpkin burnt orange mini that goes with it. And then that neon. So these are, you know, when you see the pattern, you got your pumpkin and then the stripes in it. I think the heel was done in this. And then the sock is in black. So then Jenny made the remark, oh, I guess I need a pattern. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's what I can do. I can repay her by going to buy the pattern and then gift her one. She is quick on the draw, because as soon as I thought that, then there was one in my private messenger. Thank you again, Miss Jenny. So anyways, we were looking at the pattern, and like any pattern person, they have their own heel design that they do. They have their own cuffs, you know, because that's what they do. And I told Jenny, I said, you know, there is no reason why we cannot cast on our the stitches that she says for this circumference for whatever size we're doing. We could still do our ribbing like we like, and then follow the pattern for the design around the cuff, because the rest of it, the leg, part of it is a pattern design, and then you have the rest of the leg. And then she had a wrap and turn type, like short row heel, and I said we could just do our regular heel, and then you can just do your foot the way this, you know, the stockinette stitch. And when you get down to the toe, I think there was the green that you could use for the chart to put the design in, and just finish it off like that. So anyways, that's what I'm going to do. I think Miss Jenny might do that too. But anyways, this was just so heartfelt. I really appreciated it. So this is what Miss Jenny and I are going to do. And I have thanked her several times. And Miss Jenny and I message back and forth. She's one of my accountability partners for weigh-ins, along with Miss Sandy. So she just found me on Facebook, and we became friends on Facebook. But I'm telling you. So, and then September 1st rolled around. And since January, I had decided that I was going to try to knit one sock a month. Of course, I've done more than that lately, but one sock a month, so I can use up stash in my closet area for where my fabric and yarns are. So I had pulled out 12 skeins, actually probably 13 or 14, to give me something in case I didn't like something to do on the first of the year. And I had asked if anybody wanted to join, they could. And of course, Miss Jenny jumped up on it. So Miss Jenny sent me her September 1st pics. And Miss Jenny, I ought to ask you if you'd like me to show everybody what you're knitting on your socks and everything. I can insert it when I do mine, so just let me know. But so I got mine, and mine, this one is called Cashmere and Coconuts. I've had this one. We bought this when we went on a sock hop last year, and I think up in Midland. But this one is on her basic sock. It is her 75-25 merino nylon, 100 grams or 463 yards. This one's called Plum Crazy. And I really like this one. So this is another one that is going to be socks for me, or mitts. But this is so, so nice. And that's Mr. Jerry coming in from working outside. And this is one that Jerry actually picked out when we were in that shop. He actually picked this one out. He said, I think this is you. You ought to get this. So I did. So I need to knit that up. So there is this one right here. So that's what I bought for the sock thing. Now the next thing is the crochet along. And I kind of touch bases on it a little bit, and I'll insert a picture, but it's called the Mile Cross, I think Mile Cross Afghan, and it's done in square form. And this one is, you start it in the center, and then you just go like a granny square, and you just go around and around, and it grows bigger and bigger, but you're creating all the detail around it. And this one, she said, was based on, it's actually a place, and it's based on a cross stitch sampler. And she's over in the UK, and I could have bought a kit over there and had it shipped, but the it was like exchange rate and all that stuff was like $42, and I never know if it's going to get held up. And so that's why I always go to Joann's and get the big twist, and mine end up being like almost as big as my queen size bed, the top, because I use an I, she uses a G. She just said, I'm heading out. Oh, okay. She said that use whatever yarn you're using, use what is the suggested thing for, hook for it. So I picked the one that was vintage, and hopefully I am inserting pictures of all the separate ones and that she's put up. But I did the one that's called vintage, and what I did was I went to Stylecraft, because the yarn is Stylecraft, and I screenshot all the colors that she was having in that sampler, the Afghan, and then we went up to Joann's, and big twist right now at Joann's is 25% off. Not that I'm trying to enable you, but it's 25% off. It's normally $4.49, and I think I got it for like $3.12, 3 something. And then I got a $10 off coupon for spending over $50. And oh, I forgot my little gnomes. I'll at the end I'll insert pictures of my gnomes because I forgot to bring those out. So anyways, let me get the colors put together here so you can see what is as close to her as it can be. So these are the vintage colors right here. The lightest color on the left will be the main color, the foundation, the background, that's it. So let me tell you. So the background one is cream, and Big Twist is 100% acrylic, and it is 380 yards for 6 ounces, 170 grams, or 347 meters. So this was the cream, which is the foundation. And I just blew the pictures right up on my phone, and I laid the strand across it. And I mean, it's not going to be 100% because I'm using someone else's, you know, trying to match someone else's. So that is the main color that is throughout the whole thing. The other colors are what is the overlay on top of it. So, and then this one is called Chocolate Brown. All these are the same stats. Chocolate Brown. And This one is called Mustard. We had a hard time with this one because her yellow was a little bit lighter, but I liked the combo of all of these together. I think mine goes just as well, but so anyways, there's the Mustard. Then this one is called Wine because hers was called Clarinet, and it is a dark, it's more like this. I have a window right here, but that is Clarinet. Hers was called Clarinet. This is called Wine. And then this one right here is called Cosmetic Pink. This should have been a peach color. They had no peach colors in the store. And I think this is going to be fine because it goes with everything. So that blanket, because this is what I did as I struggle here. I just went like this in the store and I held them up like this to say, do they all go together? And remember, this one's darker than what it's showing. So I think this will be just really, really nice. And then the other one that she's going to is a traditional longer style one that you go from right to left over it. And she showed that it had an insert of a silhouette of cats across it, and it's still a sampler. That one will be in the middle of October. This one will finish up, I think, October 7th. And then I think it's like 11 days later she starts the other one up. And that is the one I got for free for purchasing this. And yes, probably be buying more because you would... This one has twice as much yarn, but I use it because I'm using, maybe it's not an I am using an H maybe. This one says, yep, a US H8 or a 5mm. So I'm using an H, she's using a G. So of course mine's going to be a tad bit bigger because I'm using worsted basically, and she uses DK, so it just means mine is double the thickness. So mine are super long to where my 6'3" men in the family, they love it because it's wide enough to cover them and it is tall enough to bring right up here and still drape over their feet, you know, several inches. So, and Miss Pat, you asked me one time, what do I do with all these? Do I keep them? Do I gift them? Majority of them, I keep them. I have gifted some out just to like my kids. I gifted one to my mom one time, thinking that it was nice and heavy, and she never uses it. I mean, it's draped over a chair with another blanket draped on it. So, and I know my kids, it's probably tucked away in a drawer or something, but you know, but yes, I tend to gift them if I can. Because I have an idea for these 3 that are coming up, but needless to say, I did use the Easter one last night and this morning because it was darn chilly in the house. So that is it for the yarn part of it. And then the cross stitch. So I ordered from 123 Stitch. I got some more needles in here. I like the Peacemaker needles. I always try to get their bag to hold everything in. And I got these as for Christmas gifts, these 2 right here. So this one's from Sweetwing Studio, they both are. This one's called Goodness and Mercy. I just like the looks of this one. I did get the DMCs. This one will end up being 6.5 wide by 2.125 high. So, and then I did get, this one is called, it's a 16th yard of 32 count lamb's wool Joyfull even weave. So I did get this because that's what she recommended. And that's what I like about 1-2-3 Stitch, is that you pick a pattern and they have the recommendations of the fabric if you want it. They have the fancy flosses, or they have the DMC. So this is going to be a Christmas gift. And then this one right here I was going to do for a Christmas gift, but I don't know. We'll see. I might keep it, but I don't know. This is, again, this one's called Filled with Joy, Sweetwing Studio. It says, the Lord has done great things for us, and we are filled with joy. Joy, Psalm 12:6-3. And this is what this one looks like. This one is going to be 3.5 inches wide by 5 inches tall. And I did get the fancy flosses for this one. Those are beautiful colors. I did not get the fabric because this one I think I'm going to do in my country mocha, vintage country mocha. So there is that one there. So those two were Christmas gifts. Then I got my subscription from Little House Needleworks. This is chart number 7, I think, of 9. And I'm way behind on this one. It's a Christmas one. And this one's called Log Cabin Mrs. Snow. And these are just smalls. But I'm doing them in a 3 by 3. So there will be 3 rows of 3. And I've got the first one done and almost the second one. And then I just threw caution to the wind and didn't do anything because summer game. This one I bought for myself. This one's called Miss Raven's Pumpkin Sampler. And this is from Artful Offerings. This one's going to be 8.5 by 6.5. And I did not buy the fabric because I do have fabric, but I really like this one. I like that it has all the alphabet in it, the crow on the pumpkin. That pumpkin's going to take a little bit, but this one, I really like this one. Will it get done this year? I don't know. We'll see how Christmas gift stuff goes. I did get the recommended floss. So that's it. And I will insert pictures of the book pile that's out on the floor. I will insert pictures of the gnomes, the little gnomes. And I was going to show you, wasn't I, what I'm working on for my mom. And I'll insert a picture for this one because, like I said, this is a PDF and the phone has it on it. So this one is all names of the Holy Spirit. So, and I'm doing this on 16 count. It's a very light pink, and let me show you, and I'll have the picture up and hopefully the name of it up, because I cannot think about I cannot think what it is right now. So the 3 colors I wanted to do, there's 3 colors in it, so each word is a different color, but it's the same main colors. So I went through my stack of stuff, and I know she likes purples, and so I just pulled these out. They are Classic Color Works. The first one I'm using is Pickled Beets. It's variegated right there. And the next one I am using is Rainy Day. And then the last one is called Grape Pie. Grape Pie. And I picked Grape Pie because pickled beets has that same color in it, and then it also has Rainy Day in it. So these are all the colors together, and they all go, I think, so nice together. So I am just on, this one will end up being, I think, 11 by 12, 9 by 12, 12 by 9, something like that. So I have one more word to do on the top before starting the second, but this is what I've gotten so far. And then in the center, as you had saw in the picture, will be the great big word here, and everything goes around it. So I like doing words because they go so fast, I think. And I use Pattern Keeper on my phone because it's an Android, and that is free, so I've been using that. So that's what I've been working on for my mom for Christmas. So other than that, that's really all I have. Oh, it is Wednesday. I got to do that yet too. So I have to do the Weight Watchers topics. Oh my Lanta, this is so new. So that will be way up before this. So this one will be up, but it will be up later tonight. So, but anyways, this might be all you see besides pictures and my supper. And if this gets up later tonight, it's because I got to do that Weight Watcher topic. So. But anyways, thanks again, my friends, and stay strong. We have this until we can chat again. Thanks.